Now, I'm going to tell you, that's like when you make the recipe for success, that's like going to the store and getting the big main thing. That's the main course. That's the main course for this meal that we're making, that we're going to cook up next year. The main course is this. So if everybody shows up to dinner and you're cooking main course, you're cooking dinner and they show up to your house and you got all the other fixings, but you don't got the main course, how do you think that dinner party's going to go? Right? So you got to bring the main course to dinner. Okay. If you tell everybody you're making steak, this is the steak, right? If you tell everybody you're going to have a Hawaiian pig roast, this is the pig. Does this make sense, guys? I want you to know this is not the only ingredient, though. You can't just cook steak. People are going to say, well, do you have drinks? Did we get knives? Is there forks? How are we going to eat this stuff? Like, there's a lot of other fixings that got to go into this recipe, guys. But this is the main course. So, guys, what are we cooking up next year? Are you cooking up 1 million? Are you cooking up 2 million? Right? And then you got to figure out how much main course you go need to buy. Because you're trying to cook up a party for four, you only need four steaks. At my house, my kids like filet. I like a little bit of ribeye. So I'll go get one filet, one ribeye. That's enough for all three of us right there. And there's usually some leftovers. So the next day you could cook up some. You guys know I like to do steak and eggs. It's like the best thing. Little side note, we need to have a big week one time. So uh I told everybody, I said, instead of us partying after the week, right? Let's get fueled up. So Monday, before the agency huddle, we all went over to my house and we cooked steak and eggs for the team. And it was freaking awesome. But what I did the night before is I went to Costco and I bought all these fillets. And then I cooked the fillets Sunday night, cooked them all up, had them ready to go, and then put them in the fridge. Then the next day, when they're cold, you slice them up real thin and you throw them on the pan and you just fry them up real quick, a little bit of butter, man. And then right when it gets nice and hot, you pour the egg all on it, right? Pour the egg. It's all you mix up the egg, right? Mix up the egg, put whatever you want in there, a little salt, pepper, whatever. You pour it, and then you sprinkle the cheese on it, right? Mix all that stuff up, put it in a big bowl. We had like this massive bowl of steak and eggs and cheese with all these. Then we got, I think we went and got Mancini's breads. We had this Italian, homemade Italian bread, right? It was awesome. Gio brought the orange juice. Like Josh was up there mixing the eggs. Mr. Garland was there. Mr. Garland was was cooking all the steak. He actually like volunteered, like help me clean the dishes. Were you there, Drew?